right, or it's not the right way. So there's no that's.
No, but tone, all that stuff is important. If I'm talking to you, but then I'm like, nigga, you ain't shit. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing.
I mean,
the fuck wrong with you?
But
you ain't never gonna want to talk to me.
My woman can vouch, or any woman that has ever dealt with me can vouch. I allow a person to be a human being. So if you're upset, let it out. Don't disrespect me though, and watch what you say.
We're
but
saying
you
the
can
same
be,
thing.
huh?
We're literally saying the same thing. All I'm saying is
But if you're talking about tone, maybe she passionate about it. Right? Maybe she's passionate about what she's saying. Maybe she feels like she got to defend herself. So I'm going to allow my woman the room to express herself. And if that's passion, if that's anger, if that's hurt, whatever. So there's no, well, you got to say it right and it got to be all this old shit. That's crazy.
Let me ask you a question.
It's just easier to not just like fuck it.
Because you're saying you want a guy to do. The rest of you guys agree that you want a guy to open up to you? You?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. How about this? Let me give you a scenario. Let's say I lose my job. And 2 scenarios. 1, I cry about it for like 2 weeks to you and I'm like, fuck, I don't know what I'm going to do. Or I shut the fuck up. I don't say nothing. I find something else and I just take us on a vacation and I don't say shit. What's more attractive?
Wait, can you read
Okay.
I would argue that those 2 situations are very different though.
They are.
I mean,
No, but in the sense of like going and being reckless and spending a bunch of money and lying about it.
he
Like,
feels
that's
like-
not a good-
No. I'm talking about in one situation, I lose my job,
Yes.
right? And I cry about it. The other one, I lose my job, but I shut the fuck up about it. I don't say a word. I find something else.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I find something else and I take us on vacation. The other one, I cry for a couple weeks about it. Like, fuck, I don't know. I'm not so sure. I eventually find another job, then maybe we go on vacation. But what's more attractive? Me not saying shit about it and just fixing a problem on my own and then taking you on vacation, you get the benefits of it, or me crying about it?
I think it's more attractive to fix it. You can mention,
Okay,
by
on.
the way, I lost my job. I'll find anyone. Don't
Maybe after
sweat
the fact.
it. Don't sweat it.
Maybe
yeah.
after the fact.
Yeah.
What about you?
Talk about it.
Me crying to you?
Yeah.
You think so? Okay.
I think talking about it's healthy. I get what you're saying.
What's more attractive though? Not what you want. What's more attractive?
Yeah, I get you. I feel like you being able to just fix it and do the trip, that's more attractive.
Okay. You?
Fixing it.
I'm attracted to driven men, so yeah, fixing it.
Fixing it.
Okay. So, see, women don't respond favorably to emotion. Now, you could come to me and cry so you lost your job. It ain't going to do shit to me. I'm not going to lose attraction for you. I don't care if you get us a vacation. Men and women aren't the same. So, men understand deep down, opening up emotionally about our vulnerabilities might not get well respected. Most of the girls here said, oh, it's more attractive if you just fix it. She's the only one that said, oh, no, you can talk to me. Who knows? When your security is at risk, your mind might change. But the point is that most women don't respond favorably to it. So most guys say, you know what? I'm going to keep my emotions to myself.
But see, the thing is with what you just said, with the fix it, the key point in that is that drive.
Yeah.
That's the key point in that. If I had my man lose his job, he came to cry to me, all right, babe, you know, damn, cry about it.
We'll get through
but
this
then
together.
Guess what? You got to get your ass back up and get on that horse.
Exactly.
That's what he did in that little second scenario. He didn't say nothing about it, but guess what? He got up. He recognized that L. He got up and he fixed the problem.
Okay.
That's a man.
Yeah,
and
but
also crying, but fixing it is a man too. But you didn't say that in the first scenario. All you said was cry about it.
No. Both individuals are men, but here's the problem: the female's perception changes when she sees her man cry the first time. And see, the thing is that you guys can't tell me anything right now because it's easy for you to sit here on a podcast in 2020 hindsight, like, man, I wouldn't leave my man for crying. Oh, let's see, the light's not being paid. The fucking water cuts off. You're living a little bit harder of a life. He's crying. He don't know what the fuck to do.
Yep.
And your security depends on this man. You're going to have a way different mindset on him being emotional and vulnerable, all this other bullshit that women say they want. No. You want him to be vulnerable and fix all the problems, all this other shit. It's better if you just don't know a lot of the times and just get it done.
Yep.
Because women sit there and say, oh, no, be vulnerable to me, whatever. But then once shit starts getting tight, you don't have money, security's being compromised, women, fuck that shit. They leave. Yep. It's a visceral response. This woman went on the Joe Rogan podcast. I'll never forget this shit. She was dating this MMA guy. And she watched her boyfriend get beat up in a cage. He's a professional fighter. Could beat up 99% of men.
Yeah.
But something happened and triggered in her head where she loved this man, but she seen him get beat up and she switched. She never looked at him the same. She broke up with him after. A lot of women operate the same way when they see a man cry for the first time because your security is dependent on this individual. Your livelihood is dependent on this individual. So if he's like, fuck, I don't know what to do, you're going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fight or flight. I'm out. I'm going to go find somebody that could take care of me. If you're out in a war zone and fucking guns are going off and shit and the lieutenant's like, fuck, I don't know what to do. Shit. You're gonna be like, fuck, I'm not following this nigga. This nigga's a bitch. But if
Yeah.
he's like, all right, guys, yo, artillery fire coming this way, you go this way, you go this way, he's telling you what to do. Even if he's not sure, but he looks like he knows what he's doing, you gonna follow him.
But you just
Right?
described two different types of men, though.
Yeah.
No,
You just described two different. The first man, you said that he over here crying, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Who the fuck wants that?
yeah.
A woman.
But sometimes
will
you
wanna-
don't know what to do.
and that's okay. But at the same time,
That's not okay.
all he's doing is I don't know what to do.
But
Sit
in
down.
that moment,
Sit down.
he don't know what to do.
But-
Like,
yeah.
hold
That's
on,
fine.
I don't know
But
what
at
the
a
fuck to
certain
do.
time, you gotta come back.
Hold
You
on.
gotta sit down,
You are
think about
hoping
it.
he communicates with you in that way. You don't know how he's going to respond to you.
Yeah.
And
You-
other
you
thing
don't know.
too is that, again, 2020 hindsight, you could sit there and say, no, I'll be there to console him. But when your life is on the line and your security is dependent
Yep.
on this
Yep.
guy, you're gonna have a way different mindset. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can stay with this guy.
That's facts.
He can't pay the bills. I don't know what he's not sure of himself. Whatever.
You sweating,
It's okay for everyone's gonna have a moment of doubt
Yeah,
and
doubt
a
is
moment
normal.
of weakness. I think
bro.
I've had my men cry, like my exes have all cried to me, and
Bro, you're
I never.
single.
And they're gone.
You're
Exes.
single for a
I'm
reason.
single now.
You're single.
Yeah, but single by choice.
No, it's not by choice.
You broke up with all those guys that cried?
No, first one cheated, second one got deported, third one was a mutual. Like
What?
he's from Norway.
Are you sure it wasn't her ex-husband?
Yo, can we acknowledge the amount of bad choices women make for men?
Bro,
acknowledge that, bro?
what?
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
It's terrible, bro. It's terrible.
Man, you
It's really
doing
bad.
W Riz, man.
I'm
I'm
just
saying
saying.
terrible.
Well,
Yeah.
no, so like the last
mommy.
relationship, it was.
Well,
a
you broke
mutual
them all
thing.
up, right?
No, the one I initiated the breakup was the cheating, which I think was fair.
Okay. But he cried to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
He was
Yeah,
a war
bro.
vet and everything.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
it's okay. Here's the thing. This is where I will say on the side. I don't think it has any problem to do with a guy showing weakness for a 2nd. I think women expect men to act like women when they're vulnerable, and like that's the part that's not cool. And then I think a big issue that women do is they weaponize it if the guy does show that. Like my men have.
see? Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
another reason I was going to
That's the
say.
part I was
Yeah.
gonna say. That part I'm not cool with. So like
Yeah.
if my man cries to me and he doesn't know what to do, I'm like, we'll get through this together. That's fine. If he stays in that
Until y'all
position-
fight.
Yeah,
When you
fight.
get, when you
Well,
get
no,
angry,
that's-
you
Well,
get
that's the
angry,
thing.
get spiteful,
That's the thing.
comes out.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, see, you said
That's
I
the
know.
thing, though.
When you
As a
get mad,
woman, if they open up and they say it, you have to say, okay, I can never use this against a man. And I
nah,
don't think
but
a
they
lot
will.
of women will agree
You say
to
that, but when you get
Yeah.
angry, you let
This
loose.
is why your dick's
Yeah.
small,
That's
nigga.
character.
Yeah.
That's a
So,
character
I mean,
thing.
like I said,
That's
But
a
it's a
character
character
thing.
thing.
Like I
think
said,
that's a character
I would
thing.
all of
never
you
do
guys
that.
agreed
Don't
that the
disrespect
guy
your man like
I would
that.
never
the guy
do
that
that.
doesn't
might
cry
not.
and just fixes the problem is more attractive. And the
Simple.
guy that doesn't show weakness and just, even if shit's crumbling all around him and he doesn't show it and he's still, you don't know about the problems and it looks like he's going to figure it out, that's more attractive. So what I'm saying is this. Women say they want a vulnerable man until they meet a vulnerable man and they're with that guy and they have to picture a future with that guy. That's when they say, fuck this shit. I'm out.
Yo,
I don't
Hey,
think men
man,
should be
you-
vulnerable women. I don't think so.
You laying in the bed all scared and shit. You know,
Yeah.
hey, it's business ain't going too good. This happened. This
Yeah.
happened. You know, then you laying in the bed, not knowing what the fuck to do. I'm upstairs or I'm somewhere trying to fix it, and you laying in the bed all scared and shit. That fear and anxiousness is gonna manifest itself in the way that you behave. It's just better that
But the thing
certain
is,
things-
everybody has that. Like
Yeah,
everybody,
it's normal.
a man could lose it.
No,
Everybody
no,
has
women don't
that.
have that.
I do.
No,
But-
but the difference is if you lose your job, if you're vulnerable, your man's not going to lose respect for you
Yeah,
for doing
100%.
that.
He not
'Cause you're a
gonna act
woman.
different and fucking it's just different. Some things you just
I think
I
it's,
don't think
it's
y'all
just the
wired
laying.
for
I think
certain
it's the
things.
wallowing in it.
It's
Nobody
the
wants
wallowing
a
that's
wallower.
the
You
that's
think
the
or
nobody
you're
wants-
doing
Well,
it?
even then,
You think or
sometimes
you
it
know?
take time.
I know,
Like
it's the
if
wallowing.
something happens
Nobody
traumatic, if something happens, I ain't no fucking robot where it's like turn on the light switch. Okay, I'm back. I'm Superman.
No.
The shit take time.
It's
to,
not. But we're talking about two different things. Time and wallowing. Listen, you're saying time. Okay, I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up right now. I'm going through it. Wallowing. Oh my god, I can't do this shit. What the fuck? For years, I'm giving you a plan. We're talking about it. You got. That's what
I don't know about
communication. You
that.
gotta learn to
No.
talk. You
Again,
gotta learn to
you cannot
work through your
dictate how someone's going to
emotions.
respond to trauma. You can't tell them, oh, don't do this, don't do that. It's going to happen. How
I done
Yeah.
been
what
on hard
happens?
times before. And it took 2 years to get out of that mud.
Yeah, you
But
can't.
how-
You
see
shouldn't.
what
but
I'm
was
saying?
you
Like-
crying every day, or was you working towards to figure out a way to
I
make it
wasn't
better?
crying every day, but I was living.
Exactly.
I was walking around